Hello guys, welcome to my channel now. This is the part 7 probably. This time the model is like completed now. It's all done. I added some new bits to it, like these three chapels, like small mini mosques that next to the Hagia Sophia. That's done. So now we're gonna focus on the modeling bit. The first thing we're gonna focus on is probably these towers. So just press backslash and we're gonna go this first. Just turn these off, the mirrors off. Then we're gonna continue. So this is how the tower actually looks like. We're gonna texture it all in Blender first of all. Before every process, we have to like UV it first. So I'll teach you how to do the UV. It's quite simple. Go into the UV tab, or you can even go on here as well to UV editor, but I find it easier when you go on UV. It's a bit easier for me to understand. All right, let's begin. The first things first, make sure the scales are like 111. Okay, first we have to create a new just create like an image. So I'll call it a tower image. To describe the UV is basically UV example. Not that UV, man, this UV. So basically a UV is basically like a cube basically. It's basically a 2D image that makes a 3D, like a 3D model. Like here for example. This 2D image, which is like a cube's 2D image, it makes this and it basically makes a cube. 2D image basically makes a cube. That is what a UV actually is. Alright, let's begin here. Go into edit mode. You can do A, U, and then automatic UV like smart UV project if you want a quick one. But even that is actually very good. But usually I don't do this. I'll show you. Yeah, if you want a quick UV, then it's very good. It's a very handy tool. But sometimes it just, let's see if that smart UV actually did its job. To do that, you can check by this. I don't think you can check it here. You can add like a checker to it. So okay, I managed to find out how to do the UV, how you can check if your UVs are correct. So before we do this, let's create a new one. Press new, tower new 1, and then press UV grid, and then press new image. Okay. Alright, I want to see this bit in here, but I can't see it. Even if I'm on the material zone, it's not here. And I want to see if my UV is correct. To do this, go into properties, press new, base color, image texture, and then tower new. Alright, let's see if that done the job. As you can see, it's actually done the job correctly. So we don't, yeah, like sometimes you can press like U, no, no, A and U, and you like, how do you, you, you can do smart UV wrap, or you go here, you can do like smart UV wrap. In this situation, it made my work a bit easier. So it does the UVs for you, or you can do it manually by using like where you just manually do it like here, like press this, then go here, and then you just go mark seed, then press U again, and then U again, and then unwrap. You can do it there, but it's a longer process, but you know what you're doing, as you have full control of what you're doing. With the smart UV control, Blend does it for you, so you have no control. So only use it if you know if it's like it gives you the correct UVs. Like in this case, it gave me the correct UVs, the correct shapes that I want. So it's a win-win situation for me basically. Yeah, it's good. Alright, let's move on to the model now. So I know the UV is correct now, so I don't actually need to do this. So I know it's correct. So I can go into back my layout. Now I'll show you how I can make this project. Okay, I don't need this part. I actually should show this. So to move this part rather than going here, it's a bit annoying. So you can just go here. You get this like plus sign or cross sign. You move it, and then you get two screens. Understood? Yes. And then shader, and then click shade answer, and then yeah, and then um, yeah, and then you can go on to like any texture website. You can go on to textures.com, wait for loads, or you can just just 1 second. Like you go on your textures and then just type in wall textures. You can actually get some very good textures over here, or you can get some objects as well that you can use, or you can go to textures.com to get the free textures, or you can go to Polyhabe where you can actually also get like good textures as well. You can get HDRIs as well for the lighting, like very good textures here. So just download any one of them for free, anyone you prefer, and then yeah. But I already have a texture, so I'm just going to use that for now. So, so from your download section, get your desired texture. You can just drag it and put them in. So all of the textures that you do, instead of all of the textures you do, you download like from textures.com and Polyhaven, they come up with like a pack that make up the texture. One is the base color, which is basically just a color, and ambient inclusion, which is basically the dark parts of the color. So the ambient occlusion is basically the dark parts of it. So I'll show you a picture. Um, so it's basically the dark parts, all the dark parts of the texture, and yeah. And then the normal map is basically the bump of the map, but it's just an illusion where it doesn't affect the geometry. So it just gives you the detail that it's like it's affecting the geometry, but in reality it's not. It's just giving its texture. It's not actually affecting the geometry. The roughness map is basically the roughness map, just how rough the object, how rough the texture is. And displacement map is the main one. That is the one that actually affects the geometry. So yeah, that is the one that affects geometry. That's it. Yeah. So we're gonna try doing it now. Let's get all of the one. I won't be using normal map. I'll just be using the displacement map as it gives the same details. Roughness, ambient occlusion, and roughness and displacement. Cool. All right, let's begin. Let's get rid of this. Let's make this a bit smaller because it's absolutely huge. Let's see how it works. I'm gonna go into material mode. Okay, it's a bit huge, and I don't want it to be this big, and I want it to be a bit more small. So to go here, press Ctrl T. Press Ctrl T. Make it like 5 or something. Make this a bit more smaller. Yeah. Shift D. Same thing again. Also, oh yeah, and also make sure you label this as well so you don't get confused. Tower material underscore. Cool. Alright, cool. Same thing here. Shift D. Let's just join them up. Shift D. This is the most fun part about like that. It's like the modeling takes forever. If you know what you're doing, it takes forever. Like this whole model took like forever to do. It does, but it's worth it when you finish it. Alright, so then we're gonna join up the ambient occlusion and the base color using a mix color node. So Shift A and mix color. Okay, I learned this to what is the Blender Guru. He did a tutorial and he explained it very well. So you guys can check it out. My explanation is not good, but I learned it from him and he's an excellent teacher. So mix, if you the mix one, you can't really see it, alright? So it just shows one and other. So I want to see they both interacting with each other, and the mix doesn't do it. So the one that does it is multiply. So with that, so multiply, so as you can see, yeah, so it adds that little bit of depth into it. It gives you a bit of depth. Indeed. Press Shift A, frame. It's just to stay a bit more organized. It's not necessary step, but yeah, if you want it, just yeah, do it. So this is the color plus AO, meaning ambient occlusion. That's that done. Alright, now let's just see what we are actually doing. Alright, this is the texture. Okay, so as you can see, it has these white bits to it as well. That's like, yeah, it's just fading away. So we're gonna try achieving that type of look. I might make this a bit more smaller. So you can make this 6. Okay, let's get this look done. So I'm gonna add some noise to it, getting these type of textures, like fadey like texture. To do that, let's go press Shift A, noise texture, then Control T again to get these nodes back on. Let's see how I want this, and then I want it to be UV as we did the UVs right now. A bit like these type of textures, this big. And then it's just because that this day is a bit bigger, so I'm gonna make this bigger. Shift A, so then I'm just gonna add these little sections, that fadey look, I just want it to be a fadey look. The Shift A, press in hue, saturation and value, where I'll put this in the factor, as the factor basically means that it is the mask. Factor basically means the mask. Okay, so this is how I don't know how I show you. Yeah, so the hue saturation will only affect this bit, and this bit stays the same. Does the trick a bit. As you can see, it does the trick. Yeah, I just want it to be a bit more fadey color. Alright, so I want it to be opposite, not like I want the fade to be here. So to do that, add a color ramp again, shift it or invert would be easier. Okay, we're not do anything. So shift A, color ramp, no, I didn't do anything then. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's a problem with it. 1 second, let me just fix it. Oh yeah, I fixed it now. The way you can invert it is using this flip color. It was just right in front of me. Yeah. So I want this white bit to be a bit more fadey. So you can do that. Just reducing the saturation a bit down. Like there, bit like there to get that fadey look. Then I'm gonna add another hue saturation here. Shift A. So So it's just wanted this to be a bit more saturated at that type of look. Okay. Alright, that's how you do that. Okay, that's bit is done now. Alright, now let's add some what is it? These like marks. We're gonna add some white marks to it now. Quite easy. So we're gonna try doing that. So first, before we do that, we need to go to edit mode, press A, subdivide this. I'll show you why we do it, or else we won't be able to paint it. So we're going to not texture painting, but vertex paint. Before we do that, get rid of the attribute, we don't need that. Get that and press the white because we're gonna use the white bits. We're gonna do a gray white. Alright, pretty good. We won't be able to paint just yet. To be able to do that, pretty easy. Yeah, go affected well. Okay, let's get that roughness out. Let's get that roughness inside. Okay. That's the roughness, alright. To get the rough, to get this bit, you need to get attributes. The attribute we did was white, and make sure you just do white. Like don't, if it says lowercase capital W, you do lowercase capital W, or else it will not be affected. After that, press Shift A, mix color. I think it stays to mix. Then factor. So you do factors because to tell that this will act as a mask in the what is it, in the model. Yeah, so this will act as a mask. So this bit, so all of these bits will stay the same, and this will be on top of it. So let's start doing that. I think it had done the trick. Here, as you can see, it has did the trick. Obviously, I want it to be a bit more graded, so it's like that type. Like that. I'm just gonna do a bit of designs like this. So I don't think I need this stuff. Like these bits. Add me more actually to get designs. So if you have like a low poly count, then the thing is you can't paint in it. Alright, let's begin. So this, I have a stupid sinus I can't get rid of, so that's why I'm pausing it every single time. I don't want no one's here. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, so this bit, add some more here, like more here. And more here like that. Like that, basically get these up. The detailing. like that. Basically, just do it like your own way, like painting wise. Okay, most of it's done. Okay, maybe add more one here. Okay, this kind of still looks a bit fake, so to make it look a bit more real, like this, these white bits, can do one thing. Have Shift A. Actually, you can just do Shift A. Oh, Shift D actually. Shift D. Turn this into color burn. Put this over here. And then let's just do the displacement as well. Shift A. Displacement. Then put it in the height and then displacement. There you go, done the trick. But we need to move into that. It's a bit too strong. I don't want it to be that strong. I want it to be a bit low. Yeah, it's a bit too strong. I don't want it to be too strong. Maybe just have 3. Step 3 there. Yeah. Okay, and where was I? So you can make this a bit more real. Looks a bit more fake, like just a paint being gone through it. To do that, we have to connect the displacement to this, like that. Then go into color mode, Control Shift and left click to enable the row triangular. On your computer, you might not have it, so go to Preferences, type in node triangular to enable it. Then you can actually just go Control Shift clicks, makes life a bit easier. Okay, so you connected this bit to your B, then Shift A, color ramp, and then you can actually control the slider of it. You see this? You can control the slide, looks kind of cool. You can control it, gives you that weird, nice, cool look. Yeah. But sometimes I want this bit to be inside, so to do that, you just flip it. It's working. Ah, it does not really work. Don't know how you can do it, but there is a way you can, where you can literally just flip it. Give me a second, let me just fix. Okay, I figured it out. It's basically the correct thing. So you just move this around. You get this look. It may seem as wrong, but it's actually correct. So if you do that, the inner parts get like work. The inner parts like get worked. So if you see this, is the inner parts get the whites? Yeah, like that. But obviously, I'm gonna do that. I need this. Need the white bits to be outside now. Outside like that. You see? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, next step will be to add some dark bits to it. Let's keep this a bit more organized because this is a bit of a mess right now. Okay, shift. There's a fly in my face. So, frame, type in frame. Let's see if this works. Fingers crossed it does. Oh, it does. F2 and then white part. That done. This part is done, so we don't touch that. Now we're gonna add some dark bits in here. This bits I'm just gonna make it here inside. Same process again. Create a this one be black because every building has a black bit coming out. So which we're gonna do right now. It's gonna be a simple one attribute. Same process again. Let's create a shift A. Mix color. Put it in the factor. Yep. Remove this here. Mix. There you go. This would be the black. This is the black bits. Let's just control save it because I don't want to lose this progress and I don't want to start again. Else it would take me forever to do this. We still got a lot more to do as well. Okay. So just like this, just make some any random black spots up like this. Something, just make it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any more on these. There you go. That's it for now. Right, let's just the black bits will go inside. Because I think that's how it works. All the dark ones, this water gets stuck, and then that is the ones that are affected the most. So Shift A, mix color, same process again, but this time I'm gonna do a Not float mode. No color mode. Same process again. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep the tutorial very short. And it goes into, oh my god. The B goes into the ambient occlusion. Alright, let's see how this, let me see how I can affect this. Shift A, color ramp again. Again. Let me do a subtract. Go here, subtract, use the strength a bit. There you go, let's see how this looks. We can do a bit more. And that should be it. Okay, and then we can do something else. Same process again, Shift A, frame. Be the black. Yes, this is the black bit. That's done. And then I'm gonna add I'm gonna make this a bit more wet. To do this, it's quite simple. Shift A, mix color. So control is how wet this is. This is quite easy actually. Color burn inside the factor. Then you can make this a bit. These bits become more wet. You can see. You can control it. So these bits become wet. If you want it rough, it becomes like this, but with a bit more wet. Bit more wet. It's been rained a bit. More design to make it more a bit stand out. like that. Alright, let's just be a little more. I wanted the white powder to be a bit more designy. Okay, that's that. I wanna and then I put this bit in here just to make this bit rough. I want this bit to be a bit more rough. Like a chalk. That should be good. And yeah, that is it basically for now. There's also one other trick which you guys can do. This is the process so far that we did. Also, there's also one other trick that you guys can try. It's actually quite nice. There's a Shift A where I can actually make these bits come out. It's actually quite fun. So to do that, the white wants to come out. To do Shift A, mix color, same process again, always a mix. Click this to subtract. Then if this will work, we can give this a good try. Color burn again. Then put it in. Oh shit, it's not gonna work. Color burn again. Put it as factor. That didn't work, but it should have worked. Maybe. Oh no, I know why. It has to go into the B. So as you can see, it's been affected now. The white bits have been affected. You can let it come out. You let it come out a bit. Only the it crashed. Just give me a minute. Alright, this is the reason why I need to save constantly, because this is why it just randomly just shuts off. So that was a mistake, so I have to redo everything. Alright, that was a complete pain in the ass, not fair play. Shift A, let's do a mix color again. Oh, you better not be doing the same thing again. Right, I want these white bits to come out. I'm just gonna constantly save this. Color burn, use the color burn one, and then B. And I want these bits to come out, and it's already coming out a bit. So you can actually control it a bit. So it's just, if I do 0, it's not out. If I move it a little bit up, a little bit, it's out. But this is too strong. I don't want it to be this strong. I want it to be okay level. There you go. Yeah. And then I can just wait, let me go on to the white and fade these out a bit. Or I can just subtract it a bit. If there's a bit too much. I can add some more in here. I think this is the one that we need. Like that. That's it. And then I'm gonna make some black parts as well. Like that. So yeah, basically that's how you do it. There will be more things I will show you from texturing, but this is a basic understanding of it. That what I've learned so far. Let's just add some, make this a bit more, because I like these parts to be a bit more like darkish, like red. That would be affected by age, by the rain a bit. It just needs construction because Hagia Sophia is always like under construction. Because if it's not, it's gonna actually fall apart. God forbid that never happens. But yeah, okay, it's basically like that. I don't even know what this is, but they have these weird shapes. Like that, you see. That's how you do the texturing. But there will be one more tutorial on texturing. You can do the same thing applying it. Cool. Yeah, there'll be a couple of more. Let there be one more. I think I'll add more tutorials on this. And then you do a Y automatically does the same textures. Yeah. Do it. That's it. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, please give me extra support. Yeah, this is how everything should look like. It's maybe mess, but that's how everything should look like at the end of the day. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you guys have a nice day today, and I really wish you guys all the best. See you later.